Alrighty, we're so back. I'm gonna give the obligatory 2 minutes of me staring at my stream manager in horror, make sure that my bots all roll up normal. I need to actually really keep an eye on my stream manager this time because I know the cat's been blocking some of the UI, and that's really embarrassing. And I keep saying that and then not doing anything. So, but I feel like she's most out of the way in that corner, so I'm choosing to believe that. I've never understood how to use this navigation here. Okay. Oh my God. No. Let me go. Okay. Because if I just hit like enter, oh, did that work? Have I been struggling for no reason? Oh, everybody's angry and cold. That's wonderful. That's really good. Okay. I'm going to Hi Penguins. Let's no, not take requests. Let's take a look at my journal from week 14. So or week 15, I should say, the beginning of week 15. So we have Lefty and Cavity return from hunting. They have leopard seals. Tashi, Two Johns, Gnomes, and Tucker return with 5 crab-eater seals. The dogs are rested. Lefty was wounded. Ouch. Gnomes became freezing. Two Johns became freezing. Mr. Zack was cured. Mrs. Gloss was cured. Dick was cured. Lefty is no longer malnourished. This is scurvy, frostbite, frostbite, freezing. Okay, well, no big deal or anything. So we're not doing the greatest. Scurvy I can cure with the lemons. The frostbite I would have to cure with the use your mind. Use your remember the why did I lose that? So, okay. The photo medical tent, my apologies. Hey, hybrid, welcome. Today's my really disjointed migraine stream. I don't get migraines that often anymore, so this is a fun treat for everybody to enjoy. Okay, I guess I'll listen in. Kurt, do I seem afraid of the sled dogs, that is? Well, are you? No. Have you ever owned a dog as a pet? No, my family does own several cats. Huh, I'd be more afraid of those clawed beasties before I feared a little pup. I suppose you're right. They vanish into the morning. Okay, Hammond needs me and I see that, but let me make sure, hey everybody, let me make sure nobody else like really desperately needs me right this moment before I go deal with whatever it is that Hammond needs. Oh, I appreciate that, hybrid. I am fine. It will pass. It usually doesn't last more than a day. I usually do it to myself. Um, I decided yesterday to go to 2 birthday parties, and one of them was a 3-year-old's birthday party, and I was surrounded by screaming children for oh my God, how long was I even there? I think I was surrounded by screaming children for a good 5 hours. So that was really exciting. And now my head hurts and I didn't get enough sleep. So it is what it is. And I was really excited to, you know, be a part of that. Okay. Using my brain. Hammond. That Kurt doesn't know what he's on about. Lost in his own little world he is. Must still think it's 30 years ago. Man begged and pleaded to even be here, just to feel important. Oof. Okay. I get that hybrid. I get that. I'm very excited to live in a house by myself in theory someday, which I did not really ever want until very recently, and now I've really come around on living alone. A small group of emperor penguins have waddled near to camp. You notice Mr. Gloss and Mrs. Gloss studying them closely. It always hesitates after Mr. and Mrs. for Gloss, and I don't know why it does that. The text scroll always hesitates just a little bit. Look, dear, Aptenidites, how extraordinary. Astounding. This must be the first sightings of their rookery. Well, that's kind of lucky, I won't lie. All right, let's do some requests. No. It's all penguins. It's all penguins. Oh yeah, I've heard of exploding head syndrome. A friend of mine actually was in the ER recently, with with like a thunderclap headache, which I think is what that can cause sometimes, that like really intense pain in your head. Because it's like, oh, is this a stroke or is it a really bad headache? Only somebody with an MRI machine could tell. An emperor penguin waddles into the tent. Right on, dude. Templeton looks to you confused. Captain, it watches you carefully. Wh Okay. Captain, that Hammond has quite the temper on him. Yeah, I gathered you two got into a little argument. He's one to dig his heels in at any opportunity. We have enough time before winter. We should focus on hunting. You've been thinking it over, so I feel I should state my case one more time. We know what lies out there. Do you think we should pass up the chance to hunt leopard seals? My God. We'll need that much meat for the winter. I told you both I would think it over. Please respect my eventual decision. Because, like, I do think we should be hunting, but I don't want to piss off Hammond. But I feel like not making a decision will get everybody killed. Oh, hybrid. No, I know exactly what you mean. No, I've gotten that before. I have sleep paralysis. Thankfully, I take medication for sleep now that also helps with my sleep paralysis, but I would get that. I would get that quite frequently, where I would jump awake hearing like an explosion. I do get that sometimes still, but it's way less common. I feel like we do need all that meat for the winter, so I'm going to take a suggestion under consideration. Okay, sue me. Kurt puffs his chest out as a smile forms on his face. I knew you'd see sense, Captain, sooner or later. Hi, Penguin. An emperor penguin waddles into the tent. For sure. Templeton looks unamused. Ridiculous. It watches you carefully. Oh no, hi, Hammond. Captain, we need to talk about last week. I'm telling you, we won't last if we don't hunker down for winter starting next week. We already spoke about this. Or I don't know what I should do. Um, I don't want to like play both sides, so I'm gonna say we already spoke about this, leave it be. He's gonna hate that. Yeah, fine. But don't say I didn't warn you. If we don't have food that we can also use as fuel, we will die, Hammond. So, an emperor penguin waddles into the tent. Right. Templeton looks at the bird begrudgingly. Shoo, it watches you carefully. Captain, a truly urgent request. Well, perhaps not urgent, but well, when inspiration strikes. Collect yourself, Mr. Gloss. Right. Well, this is the perfect opportunity to write up a proper study on the birds of this region. I ask that some of the science team be allowed this week to write up our findings. That may risk us losing the opportunity to harvest as many of them for resources as possible. Um, I don't know. We have a lot of research. Do we have a lot of research? Hang on. We have 28 research sitting around. I'm kind of worried about surviving, so I don't care. I don't care. This is how I'm playing Shaw in this playthrough. I don't care. We're trying to survive, not write books. He's gonna hate that. Yeah, uh-huh. Oh, apologies, Captain. It's just rare that an opportunity like this comes along. We likely won't see it again. He's going to hate that. No, exactly. That's how I keep feeling. It's like they're gonna hate this, but I'm keeping everybody alive. So if they all want to be mad and Throw me overboard. There is no board to throw me over anymore. Oh, the dogs like the penguins. Calm, Stanbury. They are just curious of our presence here. I also can't remember if it was the researchers who need to rest, and that scares me. Another chill. Okay. Maybe if I ever do a second playthrough, we can do a little research. I'll see. I'm gonna see what I can do today. I need to see who's sick. Oh, we have an engineer with scurvy. That's easily cured. We have a dead scout. Woof. We have a freezing scout, which is fine. Freezing, wounded frostbite, frostbite. They're gonna drill a hole in the ice and throw me in it. No, that is worse. That is actually worse. For all intents and purposes, that is worse. Everybody hates me. It's fine. We actually got, oh, cures demoralization. Man, my furnace is really not doing too good, so I'm gonna need to figure that one out. I'll listen around. You hear a long penguin call. Still calling. It's still calling. Is he just gonna make penguin sounds the whole time? Okay. I'll listen to this penguin. You hear a baby penguin sneeze. That's cute. It's still sneezing. Oh God. All the penguin noises. Can may I? Okay. You hear a penguin squawk. It's still squawking. Okay, fair enough. This is the this is the OG Club Penguin. Exactly, exactly. Okay, so let me look at everybody an eighth time. So Lefty needs to be committed to the hospital immediately. It's time for Lefty to take a sleep. Okay, so we have another cavity needs to go in because he has frostbite. You have scurvy, but I can cure that. Can I cure that? Yes, I can. So I need to worry about you with your scurvy. You three are fine. Okay, cool. We're going to, I guess I'll throw them into the medical tent now. Oh, listen. You notice the penguin has made its way to the medical tent. No, you stay out of there. Ah, a new patient. This one's more ornery than the rest of the crew. It's pecking at my medical bag. I'm sorry, but you can't have what's in there. Did you just apologize to the bird? Well, I don't know how you remove a penguin from from your premises. I'm gonna keep listening. It should be simple, doctor. Just pick it up by the what? Well, I was going to suggest under the wings like a child, but that seems unwise on second thought. Good penguin now. Chew. Ah, yes, the universal language between man and beast. Chew. Oh, Captain, I could use a little assistance. It seems we have something of an unwelcome guest at camp. Hold your medical bag high. You're taller than the penguin in case you forgot. He's gonna hate this. But what if it bites me in retaliation? It won't. Okay, this shouldn't be an issue. Nutley gently grabs the bird by the sides. The squawking of the penguin ceases as he gingerly leads it out of the tent flaps. There. Done. Hmm. Good. Now you can handle the rest in camp. What? Oh, you're joking. Of course. Ha ha. Ha. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to grab as many shots of the colony as I can before they're gone. If our town is another vicious bag-pecking intruder, let me know. Okay. Let's add you. Add you. So I have two people who are freezing. Make that three people who are freezing. One with scurvy. Ugh. Okay. Everybody's always sick. Everybody's always pissed off. Okay. I actually really only have one team of people I can send out to do things anyways, so I'm gonna throw another freezing person down to rest, and I might be stupid for that, but That means they'll be available tomorrow when everyone else has frostbite. So, okay, we are down to so few people. Making a decision. Assign crew to hunting the entire colony. Okay, wait. Let's let that be for a minute there. Oh, call the crew for dinner. Okay, we're not there yet. We're so not here yet. So I can call them for dinner or do the penguining? Okay. I kind of want to scout with my scouts. I would like that a lot, actually. Yeah, -36 is quite bad for summer. This is unfortunate. So Viscount Island is, oh, that's where we're trying to go. So, okay. I guess I'll follow out this way. York is gonna have frostbite next week, but he's gonna deal. So there's research to be done. I will send Yorick out to get cold. Okay. I will send my scientists out to research the algae. Fun. Okay, oh, I guess that's just what it says for everybody. So, okay. All right, we only have a few sailors left, so I need to figure out what I'm doing for food. Oh, is today your birthday, Hybrid? Congrats. Happy birthday. What star sign are you then? We're out of Leo season, I think. What's after Leo? Is that Virgo? Not that I'm a big, um, see, I knew it was Virgo. I don't believe in that stuff either, but I do think it's a little bit fun. Okay, so I need enough fuel to keep everybody from freezing to death, which is, important. I think if I throw all the ale kegs in there, that could be enough. Or did I need 75? Oh my God. I want to save these leopard seals. Oh, I can put a flare in. I don't want to do that yet. We have a lot of penguins, actually. I can just do that. So we're going to take the furnace. Not having really any issues with demoralization, which famous last words probably, but yeah, that brings us to 53, 59. Really, this September 16th is the birthday of all birthdays? Oh, I did not know that. Okay, so we have 59, 65, 71, 77. That's probably fine. I mean, do I just throw in another emperor penguin for flavor? Like, I guess we're about to have 8 million of these freaking things. So, hot penguin summer, baby. Let's feed the pot. I want a lemon. I don't want to give people malnutrition right now, if I can avoid that. I'm gonna save the seals because those are good. Um, oh shoot, I should have thrown the crab eater seals in to the fuel because they, are this it's the same. Okay, well that's fine. I'll just throw a bunch of penguins in here. Ta-da! And I'll do the seals next time in the furnace. That's my bad. That was stupid. Oh well. All right. No more scurvy. Okay. Great. So, oh God. I think I'm just gonna do a full-fledged penguin murder. I need six. Do I have six? Oh, I think oh, one, two, three, four, five, six. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I used everybody today. The entire remaining crew set to slaughtering the colony. Do you think the penguins will notice? You know, maybe, but we need to eat. So unfortunately, it is over for these penguins. Five penguins? Oh, cool. So there's just a giant pile of dead penguins now. God. Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? Oh my God. I'm evil. No, I'm evil. Yeah, we're gonna can I give you any of my people who are demoralized, or do I need to wait till tomorrow? My God. Oh my God. I'll listen in. Kurt and Mr. Hammond are still at odds, I see. The engineer and the navigator butting heads. That's not a good sign, is it? They're smart men, Doctor. I'm sure they'll reach a peaceful agreement in time. I would hope so. There's no need to worry. This will pass. Before I joined this expedition, I was concerned with how my report would be received. I'm certain the wreck makes for a more interesting story. But before that, it feels like interest in the great explorers is waning. Then why did you take the story? Well, interest wasn't waning with me. I grew up on these tales. Don't know where I'd be without them. Others may not care these days, but they stick with me. I hope another child latches onto this story. Can I speak to her again? Oh, it's the good night message. Captain, I realize something. Enough time has passed now. My family, they'll know something went wrong. My father must be mortified. My mother, I can't imagine how worried she must be. It is reasonable to be homesick, Arthur. Try to stay strong, though. Yes, I will. But I admit it turns my stomach to think about. All right, everybody's chilling, getting some sleep. They don't even know the horrors that I've enacted. Oh my God, why do they just have to pile them? I guess that's the consequence of my actions. So, we're gonna have endless penguins. Oh, good evening to you, Captain. Apologies for the distraction. I was enjoying a textbook. Anything interesting? This was the first textbook I ever read when entering the field of botany. I'm more familiar with it front to back. Still, it's more than beneficial to reacquaint myself with my field of expertise, particularly when I have spent so much time now removed from it. What caused you to pursue botany as a study? A fascination with a class of life form that predates us by millennia and will survive us by millennia. You see, Hybrid, I guess it's better that they're piled. It just makes me feel really evil. Which I guess is the point. They want you to feel really evil. So we're gonna live though. It's the evil people who survive. Do you know why plant life interests me to this degree, Captain? Enlighten me. A plant's primary goal is to ensure the continued survival of their species, yet the plant is stationary, vulnerable. What I find truly impressive is how they have developed to take advantage of their circumstance. They take advantage of the actions of others to ensure their own existence. Take your average apple tree, for instance. Birds come, they feast upon the fruit, and the seeds stored within scatter to the ground, ensuring another will grow. Quite ingenious a system, is it not? A form of life so seemingly simple has outsmarted just about every other species that would otherwise cause it harm. And yet, not a single plant can survive out here. I think we have them beat there. You may have a point, Shaw. Perhaps I take human ingenuity too lightly. Well, I assume this topic is quite a bore for you. I won't keep you any longer, Captain. Interesting. Nothing in the request tent. I guess I just can take from the penguin pile, but I won't do that right this second. Those two were bickering again over dinner. Hammond and Kurt? Both of them are talking shite. Someone should talk to them. I know when a punch up is brewing. Oh my God. Ugh, okay. I'm gonna do all my listening and then, no, I'll just talk to them. I don't know why I was gonna do that. Shaw. If anything happens to me, make sure Junior has my accordion. It's all I've got to give. I'll make sure of that grimly. I. Thanks. Okay. Junior. Do me a favor, Shaw. If I don't make it back with the rest of you, take care of Grimly. Losing Hunt is one thing, but both of us, I'll try, Junior. I can promise you that. I. Thanks. Make sure he's set up well. He deserves that much at least. Do we finally have respect for each other, guys? Oh my God, guys, are we like acquaintances? Not really, but like almost. Eyeing up my dinner, are ya? You ain't getting a sniff of this. Get running back to your master. All right, just a bite. Oh, he likes the doggy. Hi, Hammond. Was looking at my contract, Captain. After you and Templeton, I'm next in command. So don't bloody die. I don't want that responsibility. Oh, I feel like he's gonna hate this, but I think he might find it funny. Where are we, Hammond, in our relationship? Bad. Okay. Better you than Templeton, I say. No, he hated it. Ah, Templeton would love it. Let him have the bloody hat. I want nothing to do with it. Oh, I should have made a joke at his expense. He might have liked that. Oh well. Reading something. Yes, a book on poetry. Can you read one? On poetry, not of poetry. It's an analysis of the technique. Oh, I've always wanted to read. Is that so? You wouldn't mind helping, would you? I suppose I could lend you a book, something simple. Thank you. Oh, that's sweet. Seems Kurt and the Mole Man are still going at it. Not surprised, the chief doesn't bend in disagreements. Maybe he should. A simple apology would allow us to return to our work without issue. What makes you believe Hammond should be the one apologizing? Common sense. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, let's talk to Kurt. Captain, you have a pen, don't you? There's something I need to write. Of course. I've been giving it a great deal of thought. Going to make sure we all make it back home. But if I don't, I want you to pass something on. Should I die, I want the ownership rights of my films divided up among my children. It will set them up for many years. Could you pass that on for me, Robin? I'd be honored to carry that out, if it comes to that. Thank you, Robin. I knew I could trust you. I feel like the game's about to get harder because of how everyone's talking to me, and I don't like that. Nice dogs. Do you not have work to do, child? What are their names? The one you're petting? That's Maxwell. That's a person's name in it. Are they all that boring? No. Hi, Cordell. Captain, something occurs to me. I know startlingly little of your life. That's the point, girl. I'm anonymous. You've invited me here several times now, and I've given little thought into asking about your own affairs. A staggering lack of etiquette, wouldn't you agree? Well, is there something you wanted to know? No, not particularly. She's real for that. No, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Hybrid is I'm having a bad feeling as everybody's being quite nice to me. I was merely remarking on my faux pas. I still have no interest in prying. You are Captain Shaw. That is all I need to know. Queen. All right, let me look at the hunted penguin pile. You salvage a penguin carcass, the cold has kept the meat preserved. Oh, so I can assign crew to do that each day. So if we don't have better hunting, because the the crab eater seal, which we can see is a worse source. So when I find these, I don't need to hunt them because I can just pick up penguins from the endless penguin pile. Oh my God. I'm evil. I'm evil. I'm evil. I'm evil. But everybody's gonna live because I slaughtered every penguin. My God. I think we're good to move forward. I don't need to pet all the dogs as much as I want to. Nobody in here needs to talk to me. Nobody in here needs to talk to me. We'll continue. No, exactly. It's like we did one big day of hunting and now everybody gets to just pick them up and shovel them around. God, it's depressing. Okay. How much? Oh my God. So we have to do 100 fuel ration now or what? Oh, 72. Oh, I knew that. Yeah, that's like fine. Otherwise somebody gets freezing. Okay, wait. So I'm gonna have two demoralized people and two freezing people. That's assuming nobody got hurt out on the ice. So I will do a high fuel spend this week. Normal food. We're good. Yeah, see, look, they became freezing. I knew that would happen. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. We're so back. Oh, we're not back. We're a little less back. That's really not good. Okay. I don't like these sound effects that are starting. I don't know how I feel about that. Week 16. This is so stressful. This game is so stressful. Okay. Oh God. It's all requests today. I don't know why. I just have to, I guess now because we're at an impasse is what's happened. Okay. Kasha charges into the tent. Captain Templeton, you're out of breath. What is it? It's Kurt and Hammond. They're about to knock each other out. Come quick. She bolts out the tent. Oh God. Best see to it, Captain. Guys. Okay. You rush over to the commotion near the boiler. Do you have any idea how much you're jumping the gun? I know how much you bloody want to keep playing in the snow. Playing? I take my work as seriously as you. You don't actually believe that, do ya? Fine, we'll do things your way. No preparation, no stockpiling. We can all starve to death, but sooner. Great idea. We're not going to get any more prep waiting around. We need to hunker down. You just like feeling useful and you don't want it to stop. You don't care about the lives on the line. Don't you dare say that. Don't you ever dare. After what happened with the I've experience on the ice. I know the dangers of the winter. You're just too stubborn to do anything anyway but your own. And when you don't get your way, you make a big song and dance about it. You can't help yourself. You're a bloody glory hound, always looking to the big man. Here's the thing, though, is I feel like Kurt is right because Hammond's been inside the ship, inside a boiler room. Kurt's been the one who's actually out on the ice. So I feel like I'm supposed to be listening to Kurt here, even though he's kind of like a showboaty guy. Um, I feel like he knows what he's talking about. So there's that. Not hard. Sorry that you can never be the big man. Watch it. It's clear this could quickly turn ugly. I don't think I should wait for a gap in their argument. I think that's how somebody dies. So I'm going to say, what in the hells is going on here? Kurt and Hammond notice you. Kurt eyes you before scanning the audience that is assembled. You're going to get us killed, you idiot. Oh, because I got Flick killed, is that it? Boy, that's not. That's what you're accusing me of, isn't it? And I couldn't even catch the bloody seal. You think I'm a failure, don't you? See, this is why nobody should listen to you. You've lost your bloody nerve. Nobody's bloody blaming you, but you can't let it go. That's enough, both of you. The two refuse to listen and continue their argument. Oh, God. This isn't the time for misplaced heroics from a washed-up fool. You're a damn joke. I know. I know you all think I'm a joke. This isn't about that. This is about the right thing to do. You still think you're right? All right, lead everyone into a snowstorm. You'll have us looking around for a stupid seal until the winter swallows us up. That won't happen. I'm a qualified navigator. Oh, and is everyone else? No, but they can follow me. Follow you? You'd lead them to their doom. You think I would do that after I lost? Oh, give it a bloody rest. I'm talking about the now. Of course you're so callous. I'm doing my job even if you don't. I Templeton turns his head to you. Captain, this argument has long since diverted from our course of action. This animosity is an entirely different matter. You best exercise your authority. This is getting severely out of hand. Grimly break them up? Oh, no. I'm just gonna get in there. You step in between grimly like that. Okay, Slay. Hey, hey, friend. Welcome. We're doing the Pale Beyond. We're 16 weeks in, but it's getting exciting now. It's getting intense. You step in between the men, breaking the pair up before things grow physical. Captain, this is between me and the engineer. Out of my way, Captain. I'm not done. Hmm. You may kill each other in your own time. Put a stop to this now. After the exchange, both men looked to each other wearily, their aggressions taken out, the two of them left only with a glow of shame from their actions. Oh, so for your reference, this is like a combo visual novel, choose your own adventure about being stranded out on the ice on an Arctic expedition. So I'm a little ways in. There are like backlogged videos I uploaded to YouTube that have all the first few parts, but essentially we've been out in the cold for like 8 weeks and everybody's getting really pissed off at each other. And I also just killed a bunch of penguins. But hey, thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Hells. That certainly could have gone better. Despite his jovial comment, Kurt is unable to bring a laugh to anyone, including himself. The two of you are going to shake hands and work together this instant. They look at each other. Or have you forgotten how? They shake hands. The adventure chooses you. No, that is how it feels. I think there's like a few canon events that happen, but otherwise you kind of weave around how you get to an ending. So it's ugh. Two men let out weary sighs, almost in unison. I'm just gonna leave. You walk away, making your way to your tent, the two men left to wallow in their shame. As you walk away, you are stopped by Templeton. Stepping in yourself, Captain? It's unbecoming. Oh, get over yourself. You should have exercised your authority proper, not gotten physically involved. I just set an example for the rest of the crew. They should follow it going forward. I see. I can respect that view, Captain. Yeah, yeah. We best hope that the crew indeed follow your example. I'm concerned they will instead expect you to act on their behalf. Slay. You see that? I did that just now. Okay. So we have, what do we have going on here? We have one scout with frostbite. That's not good. We have two scientists who are freezing and demoralized. That's unfortunate. So demoralized means they can work, but I don't want them to be demoralized and have frostbite. So I'm gonna give it to the end of the day and then I'll plop anybody in who needs it, but I will first set somebody up with Kasha. What do you have so far? Or do you keep track of the people that you watch, or you just have photos from the expedition? Okay, real. I think I've put Mr. Gloss in with her, so I'll throw in Mrs. Gloss. Okay, cool. So that's settled. I definitely I need to calm down, is what I need. I need people to shovel penguins. Yeah, -38 and only three cold people. I mean, I can't be mad. I cannot be that mad. Oh, do I need to do my requests first? God, let me do that. Let me deal with that first before I send everyone out to do things. Hi, Runt. Captain, I was surprised when you sent Ward my way, but he's taken to the job well. Aye, call me Dr. Timmy Ward now, Captain. Well, you need a certificate for that first. But he's been a great help. Thank you, Captain. Well, it seems the young Ward has taken to his new calling. I would never have expected that boy to move into medicine. I suppose people can surprise you, Captain. That makes me happy. Shaw, any spare timber? Girl, we have not had wood in a minute. Crew want me to carve up some totems. Totems? Aye, for good fortune on the ice. Some feel uneasy after what happened. We're out. If you happen to find any wood on the ice, you're welcome to use it. Shame. All right, well, a neutral interaction with Grimly is sometimes as good as it gets, so I'll take it. How am I doing with the people whose opinions of me matter? Hammond doesn't like me. Grimly doesn't like me. Junior doesn't quite yet like me, but Timmy doesn't mind anything. Templeton, of course, loves me because I'm evil. Kurt loves me for some reason. Cordell's neutral. Well, she doesn't like me, but Nutley likes me. Kasha likes me. I'm me. Okay, we're doing things. We're doing things. I guess we just have to shovel penguins, unless I can scout out a better spot. Because who do I have? I have one freezing scientist who needs to do the demoralization handling. You're gonna get frostbite if I send you out again, which might be unacceptable. And I don't know. You have full-blown frostbite, and then you all are fine for now. So that's really exciting and cool. Okay, let's scout out to here. All right, Quilzy. Ooh, leopard seals. So leopard seals are going to get people hurt, but they are really good. So I should send people who are already not doing great. Like, oh God, I could give Mr. Gloss every single ailment at once. I could do that. That guy always does have, if you're talking about Grimly, he's just always kind of mad at me, which like happens. I could give Mr. Gloss every single ailment. He would be demoralized, wounded, and freezing. He would just be missing scurvy. Um, I don't actually know if I want to risk that, to be honest. I don't really know that I want to do that. So maybe I'll send out my sailors. Oh, it's just two that I can send beyond. So, ugh. Okay. The scientists aren't going to be doing any science right now. I can say that much. Um, what if I just send both the scientists out to freeze? Because I know they're not going to be able to do science next week too if they're both like hurt or tired or wounded or demoralized or otherwise incapacitated. Oh, let me think about this. Because if somebody gets, okay, I need to use my brain. So we have one person with frostbite who I'm going to put to rest today. These two are going out. Oh no, this is going to be fine. I'm overthinking it. This is going to be no big deal. Yeah, let's let the scientists hunt leopard seals. Whatever. That's never been a mistake. Then I don't need the crab eater seals because I have 8 million dead penguins. Millions of penguins must die. Oh yeah, exactly. The frostbite is like, oh yeah, just go sleep it off in the medical tent, sweetie. You'll be okay. And that is not ever how it is in the real world. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a penguin. We could put 3 people down for penguins. I think these people are gonna be immune from frostbite because this is like an easier task, air quotes. So I can send 3 of you to get penguin. Oh, I get those immediately. Okay. That's right, because that's how it was on the boat. Okay. That is pretty nice. That's pretty good. I must say that I like that. And I guess that leaves us 8 dogs and 6 people. Ugh, I guess I could throw some more people out on the ice, whatever, man. I need to figure out what I'm burning for fuel because it's getting bad. So, I mean, I guess I can have people go hunt the crab eater seals for fuel. We've done the migration path of the penguin. There's yeah. So these are all, if I run out of stuff like this to do, sure. Because I need so many seals. I need so many seals. That's the maximum number of people. Okay. I'm so glad I got these guns that get me extra things. I'm so, so glad that I risked it all for that. Okay. And just have two people who are gonna chill? Maybe I'll just have two people chill this time and not, suffer. And just have two guaranteed people that are not freezing to death next week. So, okay, let's go in the medical tent. Let's pop in anybody who, can I just like throw a healthy person in? No. Okay. Let's get you in there, buddy. My scientists are all going to freeze. You will sleep. Okay. Okay, so the food pot I'm actually not that worried about. It's making sure I have enough fuel that I'm deeply, deeply worried about. So all the crab eater seals are going to go in. That gets us up to 41. And the leopard seal's good for eating, and we have an unlimited stash of emperor penguins. I need to get this up to, what was it, 72? I don't want to deal with the flares until I am really like screwed when it comes to game. So the leopard seal's really good, and we're getting more of those soon. So let's see if I can just pad this out with penguin. So that brings, oh, 71. You're kidding. Okay. So let's take some of these out. 84 plus 11 is 95. Can be carefully disassembled for fuel. All right, well, let's hope that there's not a quick time event. Click, click. Um, Ooh, all right. We will all live. Crew need fed for the week. Oh, the spoiled rations. I guess now's not a bad time to cause malnutrition. What am I saying? I mean, I have 6 tins of lemons, so because the malnutrition's instant, right? Could I throw, if it's one of these two, could I toss them into the bed bay maybe? Let's try it. Oh, it was two people who were already unwell. That sucks. Wait, is one of them the one that's in the, you're malnourished. Who else is malnourished? Oh, you're the one already on bed rest. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Oh, profiteroles. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love profiteroles. One year, a family friend, instead of making me a birthday cake, made me a giant plate of profiteroles, and that was the greatest birthday of my life. All right, we'll call everybody for dinner. No more penguin slaughter. The crew have their meal. Lovely. Dinner is shared and stories are traded. Oh my gosh, there's so many stories to be had. You've been bothering my dogs for some time now. They're having fun. Are you shaken by the morning's events? That? I've covered much worse incidents in the city. Yes, but you could return home after that. Grant my dogs a rest. And grant one to yourself as well. Hi, Cordell. Stanbury and Pascal were engaged in a fight this morning, a more serious matter than the usual scrap. I put a stop to it, but it is concerning. Those two often get along. Perhaps the pressure is finally getting to them. The ice can do this to people, dogs are no different. Oh, of course I'm a profiterole fan. They're good. I would hope not, but you may be right. The stress can affect us all, can it not? I will have to be more gentle with that pair in the coming weeks. Okay. I'll come around to these two. He stares at you before nodding to his sleeping bag. Oh yeah, you're done. Captain, I've noticed a decline in my writings. At first, I blamed the cold. Then I realized I would often drink coffee as I write. It's becoming more difficult to keep up the energy without it. How much coffee would you drink to make such a difference? I admit I had grown quite dependent on the caffeine. It's a shameful thing. I've often struggled with sleep. No matter how exhausted my body would feel, it often wouldn't come. Best to channel those hours into research, I've always believed. And Captain, I've made a decision. I know enough of these expeditions. There's no guarantee I will return home. My writings are inside a case along Dr. Nutley's equipment. If the rest of you return to land without me, I want my writings to be published. Finished, unfinished, it doesn't matter. I'll make sure of that, Kasha. I promise. Thank you, Captain. Thank you. I'm only following this crew's story. It shouldn't die with me. Captain, I've made friends with this crew. Kasha, Kurt Jr., they've all treated me with kindness since I arrived. Sorry, I just had to say that out loud to someone. I suppose it sounds awfully childish to brag about, doesn't it? Not at all. I'm happy for you, Arthur. Oh, thank you, Captain. I'm just happy I can admit something like that. It's kind of you to listen. You're welcome. Don't get used to it. I just can't let morale get low. Okay, you're done. At camp, you notice Kurt hesitantly approaching Hammond. I should apologize for what happened this morning. You should or you want to? We shouldn't give in to immaturity. We should be bigger, more mature men. All right, let's leave it at that. I'm not going to be starting on you again. Right, good. Aye, condolences. Huh? For Flick. Couldn't have been easy. Oh, thank you. The two share a brief silence. You can be on your way now. Right, of course. The two return to their duties as you return to your own. Should have known this would happen. The chief was bound to fly off the handle eventually, eh? I can't say I feel bad for Mr. Darling anyway. Ooh, that fight was something, wasn't it? Two jumped up egos, cracking under pressure, I imagine. You've never been in a fight, have you two, Johns? No, nobody's ever tried to fight me. Not surprised. You're massive, but you wouldn't hurt a fly. Okay. Do I need to talk to Kurt? Yeah, he's getting to bed. Okay. I think I will do one more week, perhaps, and then I think I need to go have dinner of my own and cure myself of starvation. Okay. Let's cure people of their freezing. 'Cause otherwise somebody gets freezing, right? Oh my God. Hmm. That adds a bunch of, yeah, 'cause someone's gonna get freezing from having gone out on the ice. So while I can do the high fuel spend, I will. Yeah, I know. Everybody's cold. Everybody's wounded. Yeah, everybody, I'm sure. I know. Well, that's good. York's all better, everybody. Who's all red? Frostbite. Okay. Week 17. Stress. Okay. So, oh, you're dead, sorry. So you're wounded, you can't do anything. You have frostbite, you can't do anything. Does anybody else have full-blown frostbite? No. Okay. We'll get there when we get there. Oh, the furnace exclamation point. No. Let me be. All right, well, let's deal with this. Let's just try to stay warm, eh? Oh, I can lock down the camp and prepare for winter at any point. Okay. I'll talk to Hammond. Captain, about what happened last week. Sorry. Okay. A little maturity from our dear friend. Everybody's good in here. Let's check out our resources. This is great. 6 leopard seals is awesome. I'm very happy about that. I'm happy about the flares. Um, Emperor penguins, I mean, endless. The gross rations, but we have lemons. We actually don't have anybody who's malnourished, which is awesome. So I think we could probably keep trickling a couple of these in until they're gone and stock up the game. So, okay, let's enter the request tent and see if Hammond may be tough. -40, my God. No, exactly. I mean, it's like everyone's going to start punching each other when you're out on the ice alone for however long it's been, 6 weeks. Oh, there's no requests? So I have some water really quick. Okay. Okay. Well, that was an exciting morning. Thanks, everybody. Good Lord. What is that on the? Oh, that's a dead leopard seal that's been desecrated. Okay. Christ, everybody. Okay, are both my scout? Wow, both my scouts are in working order. That's rare. I guess we'll scout then, guys. Get to it. Adelie penguin. What do you have? Oh, fish. Okay. Um, that kind of sucks. Because the Adelie penguin's not very good hunting. Um, I guess we'll do maximal penguining today. Let's get everybody doing the penguin. All right, you shovel penguin. Well, everyone who's already cold, shovel penguins. So they don't get colder. Although I don't know, that's actually no, because I should be sending the really cold people out on the ice. What am I doing? No, because then they can get frostbite and I can just cure them. I'll use my engineers over here and uh, there you go. We'll get 3 penguin. Okay, it's coming together. It's all coming together. So I could send people out in the world. 'Cause there's the fish, there's the Adelie. I could send people out after the elephant seals. Oh, I have enough research. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Large game is dangerous despite how many people are assigned. A person will be wounded. So we're going to throw our freezing people out there in the hopes that one of them gets wounded and we can just deal with that when it happens. And I'll throw Lefty out with them. Watch Lefty be the one that gets wounded because of my fantastic RNG. So that'll give us 5 elephant seals, which rocks. Get out there, team. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to send the last few people after fish for the doggy? I think the fish are of some benefit. I'm not like gonna, I don't really care about sending a full team of 4 out for them because you don't get an extra or anything. Like, it's just fish. So we'll send you guys out to get fish. That was great dog management for me this week. That's good. Okay. And then another request hunt. Hop in here. You ever get into a fight? Are you still thinking about last week? Well, have you? Once back in my school days. What? Really? Well, I didn't intend to. I got dragged into one somehow. How'd it go? Not well. Okay. You are gonna get. What's frostbite? Oh, my scientists, duh. My scientists are not well. Okay, so good. I don't think I want to lock down the furnace this week, so I will not. But I will call everybody for dinner first. The crew have their meal. Dinner is shared and stories are traded. Okay, so let's deal with the furnace first and then the pot. I guess it's up to 53. I just need like 20. I need 19 more. So could do 4 penguins. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, let's go. Okay. And then the pot. I think if we throw in 1 crate of spoiled rations, it'll get cured as long as we feed everybody enough next week. Because 2 will do malnutrition to 2 people. I'm not that worried about that though, because again, I have the lemons. So like I could give 6 people malnutrition and they'd be fine. I mean, no, I'm not going to do that. That's crazy. I will throw in some penguins. Like I need that many penguins. I need all that penguin? 20. Yeah, I need 1 more, I think. Yeah. Did someone who's already in med bay get mal? Yes, she's already in the med bay. The, the implication of gambling malnutrition. Exactly. This was a really short week, so I'll do 1 more. Hunting season seems to be winding down. It would seem we likely have a handful more weeks before the wildlife begins to clear up. Do you ever share your rations with the dogs? They do the hunting after all, only right they reap some of the spoils. They have their own rations. I'm sure they prefer my cooking to that broth. You may try them. I won't stop you. And she's going to give me like oh, Captain, there's a matter I wish to bring to your attention. I intend to train one of the crew to handle the kennel in case well, if the worst should occur, I do not wish the crew left without a kennel master. A good idea, Cordell, but let us hope it doesn't come to that. Thank you. I will ensure someone suitable is chosen. But we will speak more on this later. This is your time of rest, correct? Okay. I guess by just telling everyone, like, yeah, I hope you don't die, good luck, is getting everybody on my good side. The dog lady now loyal, huge. Exactly. No, that's all I've wanted. Doctor, good evening. Something on your mind? I was curious. You've been awfully quiet after, well, last week's scrap up. Your visits have been scarce and you've kept to your own at dinner. Well, I suppose I am still licking my wounds, proverbially speaking. Last week's incident was something of an embarrassment. Well, I just wanted to check in, see if you were okay. I'll be fine. Just need to settle this damn pride of mine. Thank you, son, or doctor. Oh, you're welcome, I suppose. Hammond, a question. I told you I'm not getting quoted in your bloody report. Calm down, it's not about you. You've worked with Mr. Templeton before, yes? Regrettably. Do you happen to know his age? It wasn't listed in the records, and estimating based on appearance is difficult. He's younger than he looks, that's all I know. It's brutal. Was thinking, if I die, the crew's fucked. Okay, I mean, yeah. My work would be wasted if I end up going under. Captain, if I go, you better keep them alive. I'm not keen on dying for nothing. I promise you, Hammond, nothing you do will be in vain. Better not. I don't ask much, Captain. I ask you that. I trust you better than most on the ice. Thanks, man. Talk to Junior. Oh, he's just going to bed. Okay. You got close to Shaw quick. I was designated by our benefactor to be the second officer on this expedition. I'm simply doing my duty. I, Sure. Hmm. Summer's winding down. We hunkering down soon? We still have a few more weeks to spare at this camp. Hmm. Okay. Captain, I've been looking over the contracts and I feel an update should be made to your own. Your work has far exceeded your pay scale as first mate. Once we return to land, I will arrange it so that you receive Hunt's promised pay in addition to your own. Hmm. I'm honored, but that pay should be divvied up among the crew. Among the crew? Well, your humility is admirable. Well, I shan't argue with your wishes. I'll arrange for it once we return to land. I'm certain the crew will be pleased. I take care of my own, bro. These guys rock. So, talk to everybody. I will advance the week. Let's see how many people are hungry and hate me. Morale's super high. That's good. Proud of me for that one. Because, yeah, if I don't cure somebody of freezing, it's going to be bad. So, yippee. We have 5 elephant seals. That rocks. Yeah, see, freezing and wounded and freezing and also freezing. But Mr. Gloss is okay. And Mrs. Gloss is okay. Well, that's good. All right, so we have 2 people with frostbite and 1 person with wounds, and those 3 people need to. So, wonder how the yeah, I'm not excited for winter, and that's why I'm just like really pushing everyone out to hunt because this is terrible and scary, and I feel like it's gonna go really bad if I don't make everybody do things. So, what am I at? I've been playing for like an hour. Yeah, I'll do one more. I'll do actually one more week. I mean it this time, and then I will go eat dinner. All right, Doctor Man. Frostbite, wounded. Which of you also has frostbite? So, hey, Hammond. What are we waiting around for, Captain? Can't keep up like this much longer. Winter's coming in. We better cover up before the cold takes us. I know, like, give me another week, dude. God. Okay. We have the scouting post, kennels. Who do I have available? Do I have all my scouts? Yes. Scientists are out today. Um, Mr. Templeton, would you happen to know if Kurt has any children of his own? I believe he does, several. I understand his oldest son is a lecturer of natural histories at Granford. Why do you ask? Well, I notice he tends not to mention any family. It's hardly either of our business, Doctor. Right. Apologies for my curiosity. Why did I go in here? That's not what I wanted. Do I not have requests? Oh, I have requests. Okay. Odd, strange, weird. Guess we'll take requests. Oh, cool. There's nothing. Good morning, everybody. Okay. All right. Let's get to it, team. So I'll scout out this direction. More tiny penguin. Let's see what's over here. And more fish. Okay. So once again, options out here kind of suck, but that just means we will go after the emperor penguins first and foremost. Let's see. God, everybody's cold. Get over yourselves. I'll toss. Oh, I can only do 3 people. That's right. Okay. Easy peasy. What do I have in terms of my game here? So the elephant seal. Oh, that's that's huge. That's great. Okay. Because the leopard seals are really good for food, so I don't want to use those up. But this is great for the furnace. Okay. We are so back. These are also kind of good for the furnace. So honestly, okay, I have 6 people left. I just have them go get fish. I might just make them go get fish. Everybody who's freezing can go get fish and get frostbite and get fish and frostbite and have so much fun doing that. We'll do the other engineer for flavor. Have fun, everybody. Good luck. Have fun. And then we only have 2 people left. Like, do I want to waste their time with these tiny penguins? I guess. I guess, because I don't really care about them and I don't want to waste 4 people on them ever at one time. Oh, it's my scientists. But you know what? The throwing those elephant seals in will cure freezing. So if everybody's cold after this, I don't actually super care. So, okay. Ta-da. All right. It's pretty good. We'll call them for dinner. Brew have their meal. Good times. Dinner shared and stories are traded. Very good. Let's fill all this up before I start doing other things. Okay. The furnace. I don't think I want to use all of those up right this second, but let me do freezing math. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 1, 2, 3 people who have freezing. So actually I should only really use one of these if my math is correct, because I will also be turning up the furnace. Okay. I mean, I could just throw the flares in. Or no, the fish. What am I saying? That's why I got these fish. Okay, this gets us up to 47. I mean, I guess it's time for a flare. I hope I don't need those later, but it is what it is. Okay. Medical tent, you are all filled up in here. Oh. Doctor, did you happen to have a hobby of collecting insects as a child? As a matter of fact, I did. I grew up by the countryside, so I often prowled the forest before and after school. The prize in my collection was a stag beetle. I would show it off to anyone who inquired. Sadly, they only lived for 7 years, just as I was growing out of the pastime. Ahem. But why do you ask? No reason, I just had a suspicion. You seem the sort. I know better than to ask for elaboration. Yeah, these are both going to be good night. Yeah. Oh, I escaped to talk with Kurt over dinner. He kept asking about my plans for the future. I didn't know what to say. Understandable. Now, most of all, we should be focusing on the present. Agreed. It's hard to think years ahead when we can barely look a week into the future. I hope I can answer properly in the future. That will be the first step of my plan. All right, let me put food in the pot before I forget. Um, and we can deal with malnutrition, honestly. So nobody's demoralized, so I don't really want to toss that in. We'll just go crazy on the penguins this week. Do I need all these penguins? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, I know. Everybody hates me. Everybody hates the food. Okay. Winter's here. Yes, the pack are eager to move to a new location. I'm afraid we'll be staying put for quite a while. Here's hoping they can sit still for a few months. My dogs will manage. The crew, I have some faith they will as well. I'm worried about how our equipment keeps more than anything. More so than the crew themselves. Losing our equipment dooms us all, your dogs included. A practical mind, it is rather appreciated. I thought you'd understand. Yep, okay. He's going to bed. Okay. Oh, wait, Junior. What is it, Runt? Crew are talking about us hiding under some canvas all winter. Is that true? We'll need to soon. Can't let ourselves get swallowed up in the snow. We've enjoyed the summer long as we can. Do we really have to? Huh, not looking forward to waiting around in the cold, eh? No, I can. It's just, do we really have to? Yes, we do. Closing up for winter soon, I understand? Aye. Something on your mind, Stoke? Yeah, exactly. Called him a nerd in old days terminology. They're still out there somewhere. You have to let these things go eventually, lad. We'll see. Can I talk to Junior? Yeah, he's going to bed. I'm gonna push it with the furnace to next week. If it all blows up, that sucks. So you say it's going to get colder from here? Indeed. We've been tracking the dates and we've approached the end of summer. Winter's fast approaching. Shit, it's cold enough already. Yes, I dread what lies ahead of us. Well, maybe you're wrong. Maybe the weather will hold. It would be a mercy, but I rather doubt that. Mr. Darling, it seems some of the crew have been curious regarding your family. Oh, is that so? How is your eldest? I recall him beginning to work at Granford while I had one foot out the door. Henry, he's been having a whale of a time. Last I heard, he was beginning to settle down, start a family. Perhaps he already has. I should speak to him again once we return. Something to look forward to. Interesting. You're going to bed. Yeah, you're going to bed. Okay. Oh, I have one more. We've been preparing all for winter all afternoon. How fares you engineers? Dick gives a silent nod. Good to hear. Here's to the cold being kind. Hmm. I guess I feel like the game's telling me to lock down for winter tonight. And let me look at my stores. I mean, we have the penguins. We have the great big penguin horde. But I don't know. Part of me wants to see if I can push it another week. And if everybody dies next week, then I restart the week. So, exactly. The worst, everybody just dies again. We've already done it once. We can do it again. All right, let's see what next week has for me. Somebody developing freezing. This final time we will do it at normal. Does this mean someone develops malnourishment here? Actually, not that worried about that, to be honest. So I'll have it this week. I don't care. We have fish, penguin. Oh yeah, everybody's gonna get cold now. Cured. That's not so bad. Yeah, it's not terrible. All right. Week 19. So I think this is going to be locking it down week, but like I said, I think it is time for me to get some dinner. So thank you. I'm sorry about missing yesterday's stream. Like I said, I ended up having two birthday parties that went so much longer, so much unbelievably longer than I expected. I got home around 11 p.m. and I expected to be home around 5. So it was one of those days. And thank you, Hybrid. My migraine is doing a little better. I drank a lot of water, so hopefully some dinner fixes me all the way. But thank you for being here. I will be back on like normal on Thursday.